Brexiteer bin Habib has warned there is a real risk of a Remain-orientated government being able to rejoin the EU under measures in the Brexit deal. Ben Habib claimed Boris Johnson's Brexit deal is not sovereign compliant and that the UK is still joined at the hip to Brussels. Speaking to Martin Dabney on Brexit Unlocked, the former MEP went to warn that it is very easy to rejoin or have an associated membership with the EU in the future if a government chooses to do that. Asked whether a Remain-centric government would be able to reinstate a proxy membership with the EU, Mr. Habib said, "One of the things you see in the Brexit deal is very close alignment with the European Union throughout. Even though we're not having to sign up to EU laws for the level playing field. We're not allowed to regress from those laws without significant damages occurring for the UK, which I think is not sovereign compliant. But I think because we're going to be held in orbit around the EU, we're effectively going to be joined at the hip from a regulatory and legal perspective. If they've got control of our fishing, if they've got control of our rights over Europe, then there is a real risk that a Remain-orientated government would find it very easy to rejoin or to get into some kind of associated membership. That is a real risk, and it occurred to me reading the document. The UK government will have no hesitation in triggering Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol if necessary due to trade difficulties, Boris Johnson has said. During PMQs, the Prime Minister said, teething problems had led to images of empty supermarkets on the island, but that the government would step in to resolve any issues if they became disproportionate. Mr. Johnson said he would do this by invoking Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol, which covers post-Brexit trade between Great Britain and Northern Ireland and which allows the EU or the UK to unilaterally take appropriate safeguard measures if its application leads to serious economic, societal or environmental difficulties that are liable to persist. It comes as supermarkets and retailers grapple with post-Brexit arrangements for importing food products from Great Britain following the end of the transition period on 31 December. The Prime Minister's remarks followed a letter written on Tuesday by the chief executives of Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Iceland, Co-op and Marks & Spencer to Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove over concerns about food supplies coming into Northern Ireland from Great Britain. Unhappy with Mr. Johnson's description of the issue as teething problems, DUP MP Ian Paisley, North Antrim, told MPs that the people of Northern Ireland had been screwed over by the protocol.